When I was a student, my entire life felt like a juggling act. Revision notes living in my downloads folder, half-finished essays hidden in random places, and like 20 tabs open because I didn't want to lose anything. And the issue wasn't just having a lot to do, it was the constant digital clutter. I'd sit down to study, and the first part of my study session was really just me tidying up my laptop. So I want to walk you through a quick study session detox that you can do on Windows 11. I'm going to keep it simple and practical, things that reduce friction immediately. First, start with the desktop, because if your workspace is chaos, your brain will feel like it's in chaos. If you already have way too many apps open, use the shortcut Windows key plus D. It instantly minimizes everything so you can reset without closing your work. Then if your laptop feels like it takes forever to boot, especially when you're already stressed, check what's launching at startup. Go into settings, then apps, then startup. And switch off anything you don't need the second your computer turns on. It's a small change, but it can make a whole device feel lighter. Now that your desktop isn't yelling at you, the next problem is context switching. If everything is living in the same space on your screen, it's way too easy to get distracted. Multiple desktops in Windows 11 are like separate rooms for separate tasks. Keep one desktop for studying, notes, slides, draft, and another for group projects like chats and shared docs. Press Windows key plus tab to add a desktop and move your windows. Switching desktops helps you switch gears without the clutter. Once you're on the right desktop, set your screen up so you're not constantly resizing windows. Use snap layouts. You can hover over the maximize button or press Windows key plus Z and choose a layout that fits what you're doing. My go-to for studying is 3 windows: research on one side, notes in the middle, and my document on the other. The point is you're not wasting mental energy organizing your screen. Your setup supports you instead of slowing you down. Okay, next pain point, losing files. If you've ever said, I know I saved it, I just don't know where it is, you know how much time that steals, especially right before a deadline. If you're using a Copilot Plus PC, improved Windows search can help you find things by describing them, so you don't have to remember the exact file name. For example, you can search something super simple like history essay or group project slides or even budget spreadsheet, and Windows can help surface what you're looking for. You can do that right from the search bar inside File Explorer and even in settings when you're trying to find a specific option. And even if you're not using a Copilot Plus PC, you can still make your file life easier by cleaning up how you use File Explorer, because File Explorer is basically your command center during finals. File Explorer in Windows 11 makes decluttering easier, using recents to jump back into what you were just working on, and favorite your everyday files, like your outlines or reading list or final deck, so you're always one click away. For group projects, you can quickly reopen files that were shared with you, and the best upgrade, tabs, so you can keep multiple folders open in one window without the clutter. So, once your workspace is organized, your windows make sense, and your files are easier to find. The last thing that can ruin a good study session is getting pulled off track every 2 minutes. That's why notifications matter. When you sit down to study, turn on Do Not Disturb so your momentum doesn't get interrupted. And if you like structure, because sometimes motivation is the hardest part, open the clock app and start a focus session. It helps you set a dedicated focus timer and breaks, so you're not relying on willpower alone. And speaking of willpower, this is where Copilot on Windows 11 can be a real study sidekick. Sometimes you're not stuck because you're lazy. You're stuck because you don't know where to start, or you're second guessing your writing or your notes are a mess. Copilot can help you brainstorm, polish your writing, and turn messy notes into a simple revision plan. My favorite pre-test move, ask it to quiz me. Try this prompt. I'm going to paste my notes, make a 10-question quiz, mix multiple choice and short answer. Don't answer questions till the end. After you respond, ask for the answer key and quick explanations on what you missed, way faster than rereading the same notes. So that's the toolkit. Reset your desktop, protect your focus, and use Copilot to study smarter. If you try one of these today, tell me which one saved you the most time by leaving a comment below. Have a great one.